Hey, hello everyone. Carlos here with Austin Kayak. We're coming live to you from the Austin store here in Austin, Texas. And we were able to get our hands on the first, it's not the first, but first to us, this is the first Hobie passport. We're going to be doing a live unwrapping video, kind of going over the kayak, answering any questions that you guys might have. And we'll give you some feedback, some things that we think about the kayak and why we think it's great. And then a little bit later, we're going to be doing an on-the-water review and also a first impression from our first customer that paid one of these paddles and just yesterday, the day of the release. So let's just start unwrapping this guy. You can come close to the so. Slip. Any questions, Jacob? Come out on the feed, just let me know.
Right on.
Alright, so it comes with this protectors. I guess it's to protect the nose. As typically at kayak shops, the kayaks are stored, right on their nose or the app.
Have a great day.
Alright, so protectors on the back, that's pretty nice. Alright. So again, this is the Hobie passport. This came out yesterday from Hobie. It is a two-piece construction thermoformed. That's why you see the two-tone colors here, which in my opinion looks pretty sleek. And it's going to be available in two colors, slate blue and then the seagrass green that you see here. Try to put it together. So forward, and then we have kind of the non-arc pedals that comes with this new Hobie Mirage plastic. Make sure I don't cut anything that I shouldn't cut out. There we go. Pedals out of the way. So it'll come with a non-arc. This is basically what the pedals that came with the GT, the Y technology drive. This is your rudder. Pretty super simple construction. And we'll figure it out in a minute. Plastic. Be careful and make sure when you get your passport to look everywhere because you get some very important information within the packaging. This is going to be the new chair. Aluminum frame, so again, you don't have to worry about any rust or anything like that. It's super light. I think it has a weight capacity of 225 pounds. So 225 pound weight capacity for the chair. Mesh construction. We'll install it in a second. So this way. Paddle, this is also a new paddle for the passport. Again, it has the classic redesigned blade, but it is an aluminum shaft. In the past, all Hobies come with every other Hobie except this one comes with a fiberglass shaft as well. Dip rings. This one down here, so dip rings, and then of course this is like a plastic wrapping, so you can have better grip as you paddle through that other day. Any questions?
Not yet. No.
Good stuff.
20 people watching.
Awesome. Well, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and shoot. I'll try to answer. Again, we're learning together about this kayak, so that's exciting. So two-piece paddle, it comes with it, again, aluminum shaft, and You can adjust the degrees and everything else. And there's a paddle holder right on this side. Good stuff. So this is what they're calling the classic. So it's got the skeleton and the construction of the GT, but it doesn't have the glide technology or the bearings, and it comes with the ST fins. I think the biggest thing to mention about the drive itself is that the opening, the molded opening here, is compatible with the 180. In fact, let's go ahead and grab a 180 we have here from this sort of boats. So here you have 180 reverse, and then let me align it. Go forward, I think.
Oh yeah, I need to pull that forward.
That's good. Boom. So again, this is a 180, so you can always upgrade. It's gonna come with, again, the classic Mirage drive, which we're gonna put together in a second. But you can always upgrade. If you have a second kayak, if you already have it with 180, or even the GT, the glide technology drive, you can put that in any. Before the GT, it's not compatible. You cannot replace the drive, so the Passport comes as is. Again, with the classic Mirage drive, you cannot replace it, but you can always buy the GT 180, the NT 180 as a spare, or to replace it, so you can have the reverse capability. I'm going to try to put this thing together, get some wrenches, and we'll put the rudder together. Let's find some more stuff here. What do we have here? Okay. You can see the inside of the boat. It's got braces like most on the kayaks, because you're able to stand on it here. That's why you have these additional ridges, so you can stand on it and cast. I've seen the comments already. Well, it's only a 10-foot boat. How can you stand on it? Stability, and I've said it over and over again. It is given, of course, intrinsically by the shape of the boat, but it's also skill that you develop, right? If you're able to stand on a kayak now, maybe you weren't able to do it initially, and as you do it more and more, you can cast. So, can you stand? Can someone or anyone stand on a 10-foot 6 kayak? Absolutely, yes. It just comes with experience. Again, weight capacity is 325 pounds. So, depending on your body frame, you can have the main paddler here, and then you can have a kid on the back. And we've seen some of those videos. It comes with a cassette plug. You can decide to paddle the kayak. Very interesting lines here. So it seems that they can rise above the water very well. Very pronounced keel or center keel. So you should track very, very well. And then this is the kind of the insert for the sail kit. So you can use again the sail on it. Let's put the rudder together. You find out the pin that goes back here. So it goes in here. And again, the rudder control, which is kind of redesigned as well. It has this lever here, and you can see how it just kind of pushes back and forward that fiberglass rod, right? And you can find this pin, it's gonna be somewhere in here. But basically, the rudder goes in, and it's got this opening, so you just kind of connect the rod, twist it in place, and it's got a bolt that is going to tighten around the fiberglass rod, and you have the rudder good to go. Again, let me just find this pin. We're going to put this together, and go from here. Let's see. What do we have here? Like 2 bolts. Let's see what we're going to find out together. 2 bolts. I don't know what that is for. Instructions as always, and I'm pretty sure I'm not unique that if you read the instructions once, you get stuck on something instead of getting everything done. So it comes with a delivery checklist, a thank you card. That's always nice from Hobie. Sticker. Can't have enough stickers. A delivery checklist. Warranty statement. Warranty activation. This is super important. You just fill out all the information and mail it, and the manual. So I'm going to find out where that pin is for the rudder. So I need a wrench. And where's this guy? Oh, so I have this too. Okay, sweet. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I want to go grab a screwdriver and a wrench so we can put this together. All right, so let's talk about more about the specs and everybody knows. So this is the best price Hobie kayak with Mirage drive out there is $12.99. It's a response to a lot of changes in the industry. It's an expiration of a patent and other companies coming out with a similar Mirage drive concept. High drive, talking about Pelican, but this is a different boat. Better price, $12.99, made by Hobie. And even though I dare to say that at 65 pounds, it is light on the 10-foot boat. I've seen comments saying, how can it be 65 pounds if it's only 10 feet? Well, mitigate, of course, some of the construction. So it is a 10-foot boat that has a Hobie drive. So typically the drive is alone is about 20 pounds. And then the thicker construction, so we can withstand the abuse and all the inserts and everything else that has to be included in the design to take the Hobie drive. Let's go from that to the sculpture holes, 2 flush mount holders, track system. So I think this is going to be a great boat for anyone that wants to try Hobie for the first time, right? You don't have to spend a lot of money, but you're a part of the Hobie club. Don't forget about that. You have the engineer, the design, the expertise, the quality of the Hobie brand on a boat like this. It is designed to be used for recreational anglers or recreational paddlers. So if you're not going to fish, that's fine. This kind of works well. It has enough sports for a cooler and everything else you want to use on the water. If you're going to be fishing, 10-foot boat is super cool to be able to toss on the top of a car or on the back of a truck. You have those pictures. But it also has a track system. So depending on the fish finder, yes, camera mounts, anything you want. And again, so the track system, you can mount any accessory you want, and then the 2 flush mount rod holders. Again, I think the back is going to be big enough. I'm getting stuck with all these things. The back is big enough to put an H ring, which I think also we have one around. So let me put this rudder together so I can show you how it operates. And I think we'll see if you guys have any questions and go from there. So super simple. One bolt on the top. Another one on the bottom. So this guy just left right up. There we go. We have a rudder. Gill guard. That's pretty neat. So, Hobies are very resistant like anything else, but if for some reason you keep dragging the kayak too much, you'll wear this out before you wear out the kayak, so you can replace this. You have a scupper bolt here on the back to drain any water that might leak inside. An 8-inch center hatch.
Good. You got a comment or two?
Right. Any questions?
How does it compare to the Old Town 10.5?
To the Old Town 10.5, well, so can't tell you much about how it compares because we haven't taken it to the water. We're going to be doing that in a bit, so I'll be able to give you, an opinion based on experience. The drives are different, right? But I think in some way they can fall within the same category. They're 10-foot boats, very, very well priced. Yeah, I think I'll talk about performance after the fact. And I've been on the Old Town top water, so I'll be able to give you some reference between the two. This guy here. So it's got the bungee also to hold the drive in place when you are in shallow water. And let's see, so it's got this. Check this out if you don't mind. So this is to hold the chair in place so it doesn't fall in the water. So you're gonna flip it to the side, and then the back side of the chair will clip in there, and then flip it. Right? Most Hobies have a little buckle, so this one won't have that. It's just that's the way it operates. So that's pretty neat. And then we grab this, plug it in there. This other one, plug it in there. I think I have it right, but like always, Let's double check. Spine adjuster. Yep, we got it right. Cool. Now let's go put this real quick. Any other questions or comments, Jacob?
10 cents per rivet. No, not right now. Looking good.
Cool. And again, we got customers yesterday that went to our San Antonio store, and they said they were going to show up and join us at the underwater demo so we can get their first impressions. It's going to be pretty neat. Again, it's our first customers, and to us, the customers are the absolute most important thing. So we want to give them a chance to be, the first person that buys a passport and the first one that is ever going to be on a passport. So on the customer side, of course. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, make sure I have the right one. This one.
How much does this weigh, Carlos?
65 pounds. 65 pounds. And they are available, by the way, the Hobie passport is available for pre-order or to order at ack.com. So we're also working out the details on when we're going to get our inventory. Shouldn't be long. Expect to be a delay, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be extremely high demand for these boats. So the sooner you place an order, the higher the number on the list you're going to have. I know it's hard sometimes to kind of meet everyone's expectations, but these things are going to be flying off the shelf, so we're going to have to wait to get our stock. And once we get our stock, it's going to be a few days before we can get more in. Sorry, we should have had the right on. All right. I'm going to go in. I don't want to spend too much time in here with you guys just watching me put a bolt together. So let me do this real quick. I don't think it's, and I just want to put it in the drive, in the kayak, and then or even see if you guys have any questions. Again, this is the seagrass. Very excited. We'll be on the water in a few minutes, and then we'll have all these videos will be available, of course, on our channel, on our YouTube channel. So go to ACK or Austin Kayak, and you'll find again these and many other super helpful videos. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment on this feed. Of course, it's going to be posted on our site. On the Facebook page. And all right, so we'll do that. I'll play with it a bit. So here we go. That's it. So here you go. This is the Hobie Passport, 10'6", 325 pounds weight capacity. I don't know what else I can say about this boat. It's got two kind of recessed cup holders or retainers. I don't think they can hold a cup, but I guess just letting you know if you have a cup, you can put it in there. It does not come with the 8-hatch insert, but you can always get it, of course, to add more storage capability onto the boat. The rudder doesn't have an up and down control. I'm noticing that. So it's just got a little lungy. So goes down. If you're going in reverse, you have to kind of figure that out, but kind of pop it back up and you're ready to go. And again, the lever works super nice. Ingenious design. That's it, guys. Again, if you have any comments, please go ahead and comment below. Share and like this video, and check us out at ack.com.